Knowing if my husband is faithful. Trust and fidelity are foundational to any committed relationship. If you're experiencing doubts about your husband's faithfulness, it can be emotionally distressing. While it's important not to jump to conclusions, it's equally vital to trust your instincts and be aware of any signs that may warrant deeper reflection or communication. 1. Understanding the nature of trust. Before investigating behavior or signs, it's crucial to understand what trust means in a marriage. Trust isn't just about sexual exclusivity. It encompasses honesty, transparency, emotional support, and mutual respect. A healthy relationship is one where both partners feel safe and secure. 2. Reflect on the reasons for doubt. Ask yourself, what has triggered your suspicions? Are these thoughts based on concrete actions, or emotional feelings like insecurity or fear? Is there a history, past cheating, dishonesty, unresolved conflict? It's important to distinguish between intuition, anxiety, and genuine behavioral changes. Sometimes, past experiences or emotional wounds can cloud perception. 3. Emotional distance or changes in behavior. Certain behavioral shifts may suggest infidelity, but they are not definitive proof. Watch for sudden disinterest in intimacy or affection, increased irritability or defensiveness when questioned, spending less quality time together, secrecy about phone use or online activity, unexplained absences or vague responses about whereabouts. These signs can also stem from stress, depression, or personal struggles. They indicate a problem but not necessarily cheating. 4. Changes in communication patterns. Healthy relationships thrive on open and honest communication. Pay attention to a breakdown in meaningful conversation, avoidance of deep or emotional topics, inconsistent stories or lies, even small ones, gaslighting, making you feel irrational for questioning things. If you feel your husband is suddenly harder to reach emotionally or dodging conversations, it may suggest he's emotionally investing elsewhere. 5. Technology and privacy. In today's digital age, secrecy around technology can be revealing. Passwords changed without explanation, deleting texts, call logs, or browser history, using social media or messaging apps excessively or in private, taking calls out of earshot or avoiding calls near you. This behavior isn't inherently suspicious unless it marks a clear departure from past openness. 6. Financial irregularities. Infidelity can sometimes involve spending on another person. Be alert to unexplained charges on bank or credit card statements, secretive behavior regarding finances, cash withdrawals or expenses that don't match the explanations. Transparency about money in a relationship can provide insight into deeper issues. 7. Gut feelings and intuition. While it's not evidence, your intuition is powerful. If something feels off, don't ignore it, but also don't act impulsively. Use your intuition as a prompt to observe more closely and communicate rather than as a basis for accusations. 8. Emotional affairs versus physical affairs. Infidelity isn't always physical. An emotional affair can be just as damaging, involving deep connection, secrecy, and intimacy with someone outside the marriage. Signs include: he shares personal thoughts with someone else rather than you. He discusses your relationship problems with them. He downplays the relationship but is emotionally invested. 9. How to approach the situation. If suspicions grow, consider having an open conversation. Avoid accusations. Use I statements like, "I feel disconnected lately and want to talk about it." Observing over time. Patterns speak louder than isolated incidents. Setting boundaries and expectations. Reaffirm what fidelity means to you and ask if you're on the same page. Seeking counseling. A therapist can help mediate difficult conversations or uncover deeper relationship issues. 10. Seeking truth without paranoia. While it's natural to want answers, obsessively checking his phone, hiring a private investigator, or confronting him without cause can damage trust further. If you do take investigative steps, ensure they're grounded in care for the relationship, not revenge or control. 11. When faithfulness is confirmed. Sometimes, after investigating and confronting your doubts, you may find your husband has been faithful all along. In such cases, address the root of your mistrust. Work on rebuilding mutual trust and intimacy. Practice open communication regularly. 12. When infidelity is discovered. If he admits to cheating or you find proof, take time to process. Emotional shock is real. Decide if you're open to reconciliation or separation. Seek support from a therapist or trusted confidant. Know that healing, whether together or apart, is possible. Conclusion. Knowing whether your husband is faithful isn't about being a detective. It's about tuning into your relationship's emotional health, communication, and mutual respect. If you're feeling disconnected or suspicious, it's a signal that something needs attention, whether or not it's infidelity. No matter the outcome, you deserve honesty, love, and emotional security. Begin with calm, open dialogue and trust your inner compass while staying grounded in facts and compassion.